And just before you go, a prediction: Fury or Wilder? Who's going to win it?
I don't mind. But Fury won last one, so I'll go with Fury because you're only as good as your last performance. So good luck to them both.
Joshua Usyk announcement. Don't want to say 2 weeks because you guys are bored of me saying that, but soon. September the 25th is the date.
I shook up the world! I shook up the world! I shook up the world! Wait a minute, Cash, wait a minute. You must listen to me!
So you heard it there from Eddie Hearn. September 25th is the date for Anthony Joshua versus Oleksandr Usyk. Something we heard weeks ago, something we already know, but still no official announcement. Hearn stating he doesn't want to say the announcement will be in 2 weeks or whatever, but he says it will be soon. But what can we take from that? Well, it tells us this fight is still not finalised. There's obviously still some issues to be resolved, I believe, on Usyk's side. But yeah, Team Usyk, they originally weren't interested in a rematch clause in general, but there is this one-way rematch clause in place from Eddie Hearn. You know, it's in favour of AJ. If Usyk wins, he has to fight AJ again. If AJ wins, he can go on to undisputed. I mean, Usyk is mandatory. This really hasn't happened to Usyk before, having to agree to a fight. You know, if he wins, he has to fight the same opponent again. But I believe Alex Krasuk, Usyk's promoter, they have agreed to this rematch clause. Anyway, I think he realises they're going to hit the jackpot if Usyk wins, because the rematch is going to be ridiculously lucrative for not just Usyk but his team and Alex Krasuk himself. I mean, look what it done for Andy Ruiz. But it's clear Usyk, he wants to leave a legacy in this sport. I mean, it's not all about the money for Usyk. He made plenty of money fighting the likes of Derek Chisora, Tony Bellew, the World Boxing Super Series. I mean, he's made a very good bit of money so far in his career, and fighting even AJ as a mandatory opponent, great money. But if he wins the rematch, he'll make, ridiculous money. But what I'm not really impressed with is this date, 25th of September. I mean, that's 13 weeks away. Is that really necessary? AJ, if he wins, will he fight again this year? I'm not so sure. He believes he will, but that's a case of him jumping straight back into camp, to fight even in December. That's basically no rest, and I can't see AJ jumping into a Tyson Fury or potentially Deontay Wilder fight with, a little time to prepare. Speaking about Fury Wilder, that's just 4 weeks away, so the winner of that fight, realistically, they will have plenty of time left in the year to, have a break and start camp again. They could be back in the ring October, November, December time. But AJ, if he has a tough fight with Usyk and wins, I can't see him fighting again this year. But yeah, there you have it for now. These negotiations are starting to remind me a bit of Joshua Fury. So let's just hope Joshua Usyk actually happens. So as always, thanks guys for listening, and see you on the next one.